Every single time you send a WhatsApp message, shop online with your card, or even log into your email, your data is protected by something called encryption. Think of encryption like a secret language. If I say 259 and only you know the code to translate it, nobody else can understand. That's what keeps hackers, spies, and even nosy neighbors from stealing your info. But here's the twist. All of this protection depends on the math problem that normal computers find ridiculously hard to solve. And that's why encryption has worked so well until now. For decades, methods like RSA and ECC have been the backbone of online security. They are like the locks and keys of the internet. Banks, governments, WhatsApp, Gmail, everyone uses them. But here's the problem. Technology doesn't stand still. The same way we move from button phones to smartphones, we're now in an era where even our strongest digital locks can be broken. This is where quantum computers enter the chat. Unlike the laptops and phones we use, quantum computers are insanely powerful at solving exactly the kind of math problems that hold today's encryption together. What would take a normal computer thousands of years to solve, a quantum computer could smash it in seconds. This means passwords are vulnerable, bank transfers exposed, even private chats between the presidents could be at risk. So the big question is, how do we prepare for this? Post-quantum cryptography, in simple terms, is a more advanced security measure that quantum computers offer because, with the advancement of technology, current encryption methods will be easily debunked by a quantum computer. We need it majorly because of the security of the cyberspace and everything else related to data privacy. So generally, the current encryption methods like RSA or ECC rely on various mathematical algorithms and vastly long lines of code. These were both the safest and hardest encryption, but as tech advanced, it paved way for quantum computing, which is more sophisticated and can easily crack these codes in seconds, leaving data vulnerable. Post-quantum cryptography (PQC), unlike the traditional, is aimed at reinforcing security to prevent not just anyone, but any quantum computer that is aimed at breaching security. Traditional methods were just solely focused on encrypting to prevent other computers, that is, other classical computers. So that's the big difference. And this is such a big deal because companies like banks currently have encrypted data that could go into the hands of someone with a quantum computer. If they don't adopt this technology, that could just be disastrous. So in order to put power back into our hands, cybersecurists have extensively worked to put out PQC algorithms that can prevent quantum computing attempts. A few of them are Kyber and Dilithium. All of these in an attempt to prevent hackers from gaining access into top government encrypted data. For something as critical and data sensitive, it's nice to see that huge leaps are already being taken and that PQC is happening now and still improving so that by the near future, the world is safe of their data. We wouldn't necessarily throw away our current systems because they are indeed the foundation of any post-quantum cryptography, but they will evolve much quicker than expected. Take cars for instance. When EVs came around, they didn't totally replace the industry, but cars evolved and we even have hybrid cars today. So yeah, that's the point. This new PKC tech will evolve current encryption methods. Different organizations need it, ranging from small firms related database to the government. It's very necessary. Even social media companies like WhatsApp, it's very crucial because they encrypt millions, if not billions, of important messages between celebrities, presidents, and whatnot. And just imagine if all of that sensitive data goes into the hands of, well, the risk is pretty huge and obvious. Basically, data would be played around by cruel cyber thieves, and this could definitely translate to loss of jobs and lack of privacy. As we know, tech is very fast-paced, so not so long, we will soon see PQC in action. Since the tech is anticipated to be fully invoked over the next decade, one simple way to prepare for it is by simply being cautious and alert, staying up to date with the world encryption by subscribing. Try as much as possible to secure your data, hire cyber securists. If you own a firm, even if it's little, that little data can be jackpot for someone out there. So most importantly, be safe at all costs. So here's the takeaway. Encryption is the invisible shield that protects our digital lives, and quantum computers could change that forever. Post-quantum cryptography (PQC) isn't just for banks and governments, it's the next layer of security that will affect all of us, from our DMs to our bank accounts. The shift is already starting. The only question is, will you be ready for the quantum era?